managed to acquire two models. One is the Lightning Go, which is a Lenovo product. The Lightning Go, which is comparable to the first generation gaming console. The second one is this Lenovo Lightning Go 2 gaming console. Friends, the one I'm showing you now, it hasn't been properly released yet. It's not officially on the market. This is also an engineering sample just for testing. We only managed to get this one unit, but the main one is still this Lightning Go. As for the Go 2 compared to the original Lightning Go, you might ask, is there a difference? A little, but not much. The main difference is in the controllers. This is the Lightning Go and this is the Go 2, right? So there's a small difference. But the screen is also 8.8 inches and this one is also 8.8 inches. Regarding the specs, the Lightning Go 2 is absolutely top-notch. I ran a quick benchmark today and I'll share it with you. This Lightning Go 2 can hit 1,000,000 points, right? Its processor lets it smoothly run AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077 and League of Legends. I've been using it for the past couple of days. I played some games on it and honestly, I have to say, it's incredibly fluid, truly very smooth. I don't think it's any inferior to the console I'm currently using, which cost me almost $10,000. Seriously, with this device, everything runs incredibly smoothly. And the Lightning Go 2, just look at its hardware specifications. 8 cores, 16 threads, and it's powered by an AMD Ryzen Z2. An 8-core, and all these specs listed below, for those of you who know about computers, you can go and analyze them, my friends. Because this processor, you wouldn't normally find it in your typical home computer. You wouldn't recognize this M2. It's like they specifically designed this processor for this gaming console. Of course, whether it's this processor or this graphics card or even the memory and the hard drive, they're all top tier, truly top tier. Take a look at its battery. This one boasts a 74 watt-hour capacity, plus there's the network card, the hard drive, and other components. In any case, this device won't come cheap once it's available, friends. You can verify its specifications yourself in my computer. Just see how high-end these specs really are. 32 gigabytes, right? And then all this other stuff. I just flashed a new image on it today, installed Windows 10, because the previous system was an engineering system and it was a real pain to use. But let's mainly talk about this, right? First, let's talk price. This thing cost about 1,000 yuan to get. And up here you see the heatsink, the cooling fan, the power button, plus a memory card here. It supports memory. There are expansion options and volume up and down controls, right? These controllers have these features. This area here is also a touch-sensitive pad. And underneath, there's another port. Actually, there are some fans and other things on the back too. But it's on now. Let me clarify for everyone. First off, I disassembled the controller, because it's detachable. After removing it, look at this, right? This is what we have. 8.8-inch Lenovo Legion Lightning Go. This is the device. That's a laptop, and that's a big 32-inch monitor. Well, it's true. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you just look at this on its own, it's actually not small at all. The screen's display quality and the sharpness are definitely good enough. Let me quickly show you its specs again. Look at this interface. First of all, this is just the standard Windows 11 interface, correct? This device is basically a shrunken down, scaled up computer with no real difference. Regarding its specifications, I used a benchmarking tool today to conduct an evaluation and obtained its performance score. If you consider it simply a gaming console, then these specs are indeed outstanding. However, if you view it as a personal computer, people would say, frankly, it's pretty decent. First, let's talk about the hardware specs, friends. This score of 260,000 for a gaming console is absolutely sufficient. I think, my friends, if you're interested in experiencing it, if you haven't played it before and want to get a feel for it, right, you can take a look. But the prerequisite is that you understand this stuff. If you don't, friends, I wouldn't advise you to get it because our stock is limited. In stock. Secondly, although we've thoroughly checked each one, there might still be minor issues we overlooked. When it arrives, friends, feel free to test it out. If, during your use, whether it's after 10 days, half a month, or even a month, you discover any problems, please reach out to me promptly, all right? We'll ensure it's taken care of. It truly hinges on your perspective. If you perceive it, or rather, treat it as a gaming console, for around 1,000 yuan, my friends, I believe this is superior to a Nintendo Switch. I'll just give you a simple overview. As I don't fully grasp all the technical details, right? It really just comes down to whether you like it or have a use for it. If you're genuinely interested in this device and you're quite knowledgeable about it, then please, friends, check it out. Let's truly put it to the test.